Yay! Well, I'm trying to get you out of here on time because you're the one on a time limit today, brother.
I'll time your limit, dude, guy Jack.
Cool. So welcome to Frenemy Fire. Aaron's got to get out of here at a decent amount of time today, so we're early. I'm sleepy, and I
Maybe
don't have
next week we
sleeves.
won't be early again for the first time. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't we do something early last week?
last week we had to go early too because I had to work on a Saturday.
Yeah, I got a busy day. I'm gonna be doing this. Go to practice, and then go truck browsing again.
Imagine going to practice, bro. Couldn't be me. I'm just goated, built different, the best.
I don't need to practice, bro. One of our
I
coaches said
just
during wrestling.
see red, bro. I see red, and nobody can stop me, dude. I just it's why
That's
I
the
don't
kind
do
of guy you are.
jiu-jitsu. It's why I don't. If you just like look at me wrong, I might mess you up, dude.
I see red.
I know you
brother.
jumping. I hate people like that.
I love that
if
you
you're
got.
listening to this and you're one of those people, no, you're not. Shut up.
Are you still like limited on Facebook for saying that?
Yeah. Last I knew I was, which is annoying because I'm trying to post more stuff. Yeah, last I knew I was.
To be fair, you were good until you said I'll kill a guy. So then that's probably what it is.
It was so obviously over the top, though, dude. Like,
not to Zuckerberg, brother.
I got zucked, that's for sure.
You honestly did. What was the other thing I was going to say? I can't remember. Oh, one of our coaches in high school, we had a kid who thought he was like really good and he didn't have to like try hard at practice. He goes, "Oh, I didn't realize. Are you a national champion already? Oh, cool. So like keep practicing." And like that's kind of what I just tell people. Like, did you win ADCCs yet? Get out of here.
And the funny thing is, the people who win that are the ones that are training the hardest and will keep practicing even after winning that.
Yes, actually. So then you just never will. I don't know. It's fun. So there.
That's my favorite thing.
I played hella games. So
I didn't, but I played a lot of 2.5 games. So
well, then why don't you tell me what you played so I can get it ready?
We'll work bottom up.
All right. No, I'm not pulling a Marvel Snap again or MLB The Show again. We've pulled them up so many times.
Well, it's what Marvel Snap I haven't played since December, brother. It's been like 4 months, but I started getting back into Marvel Snap because it's easy, and now that I might be more mobile and going places, it'll be an easy phone game to play again.
Sick.
But Marvel Snap is fun again. I'm enjoying it again. So much love.
Is this a one-day YouTube video? Holy shit.
That's a long YouTube video.
Yeah.
How long did that take to upload?
I can only imagine. And it's one long upload, so like, did you take breaks?
That's crazy.
Anywho.
MLB The Show is MLB The Show. I haven't played it as much this week, but it is still MLB The Show, and I'm going to keep playing it because I'm a mark. And then I started this week Cyberpunk 2077.
Hooray. Which, how do you like it?
I'm kind of obsessed.
See, it didn't hook me like that.
So the beginning was very weird. And there was like a couple of random time skips and like it kind of kept you like confused on what was going on for like the first 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let me just make sure I get through the intro. Like, I don't dislike it. The gameplay is fun, but it definitely was one of those where it was like a lot more talking early on than gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've beaten it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I would say right around the time that you basically meet old Silverhand,
and
then the map opens up for good, is when I'm like, okay, this game is fun. When they do the Silverhand flashback and you just run through the building shooting, killing everyone in one shot was kind of cool. Like the main story that I've played so far has been really good. It took me a little bit to get used to the way the first person moved and stuff. It was a little awkward at first, some of the movement, and I don't know why, it just felt weird. Oh, I just played this mission yesterday.
Nope, there you go. No spoilers then.
That's funny. I'm enjoying. I've been doing this. Nice.
Yep. Love that.
Oh my
there she
god,
is.
no, he just turned invisible. I haven't really had any bugs. I've had some like people moving awkwardly and weird, but like nothing like crazy. It's been a great experience. I really enjoy the gunplay. I enjoy that they give you at least most of the missions, especially the main missions I've done. They give you the option of.
Oh, I hated these. I fucking hated these. Like,
I didn't mind them. They feel like filler a little bit, but they're good if you like story. They're
I
kind of
had
a
to look
cool.
up exactly what I had to do because I couldn't find the thing it wanted me to do at that 1 second on the right track. I was like, oh, this is annoying.
But it literally gives you in the top a little thing of when the
No,
thing
it
is.
it does now.
Oh, did it not originally?
No, it does. It doesn't later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
good
like
to
I
know.
just started looking things up.
I don't know. I like them. I think they're a cool idea. We'll see how I am near the end of the game. Granted, like I've only done 2 or 3 of them, so it's not like I've done a lot. I'm sure if there's a bunch and they don't tell you the hints, like yeah, it's gonna get annoying.
Yes.
But right now, so far, I think it's a cool idea. Even if I get annoyed by it, I think it's a cool idea that could use more
Yeah, I'm not gonna fault them for
cleaning up.
trying.
But yeah, no gameplay. I really like that it's most missions seem to give you the option of being sneaky or just pew pew.
That's me.
Um, I generally try to start sneaky and then become pew pew halfway through because I suck at sneaky.
Yep.
Um, but I do genuinely because it genuinely feels like this like the sneaky part of the game is very fair. And you can do it if you're good at it. I just am not.
Right.
I'm mostly just been using pistols because the pistol you start off with is pretty good, and then I got another pistol from might have been one of the main missions early on. That was pretty good. I pretty much just pick up every weapon, so my like safe inventory at like the apartment is like just full of weapons. I really need to go through, choose a couple, and then sell the rest for all the money
There you
because
go.
it really feels early on like it takes forever to get money, but I'm starting to get money a little bit faster now because I
Right.
want to buy some cars and another apartment for the memes.
Well, yeah, you gotta have all the monies.
Yeah. But no, so far I'm really enjoying it, and honestly, as of now, I could see myself playing this through completion, and do like I plan to do some side missions. Like I spent probably about an hour last night riding Jackie's bike and just going to all the different tarot cards and viewing them all, the big tarot card paintings. So
Yep. I
that
didn't do much of that, but I'm not Mr. Side Quest.
I was really enjoying like riding the motorcycle.
Mm.
um it was one of those things where like starting off I really sucked at it and I hit every single thing and went flying off, and then by the time I got near the end I was doing, I can't say like perfect in between stuff because it still had kind of rough handling,
Yeah.
but it was I was getting a lot better at it and I was able to like zip through different areas, and I was enjoyed riding the motorcycle, which is weird because usually I hate cars in most video games. So
Usually I hate things, is what
I
you
do.
should say.
I do hate things.
Why do you hate things, Aaron? Well, who hurt you so bad?
Some dude named Kevin is kind of an asshole.
Understandable, actually.
But yeah, honestly, right now for me, I would put this in the A tier where I'm at right now. I've
All right.
played roughly 12 hours in game, but there is probably about 2 to 3 hours of just sitting in the pause menu, walking off and doing stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I like the gameplay overall. The story is actually pretty cool. Um, it was like I said, it was really confusing and weird at first, but it's come together enough that I'm like, I dig this
Yeah.
so far. Now we'll see near the end when things change because there's like 3 converging storylines onto one same thing. So
Yeah, that gets confusing like very, very quickly for me.
yeah, it seems like a lot. That's why I said we'll see where I'm at later on. I've mostly just done this version, doing stuff with Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Who you
I was
can't
about
romance. Heck.
I can. I'm
Like,
playing as a female.
oh, that will do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh
I don't know.
shit.
I just decided to play as female V for the heck of it.
I did
Um,
because I'm a man and I will play as men
I
characters
don't
because
play
that's
as no
me.
whammon.
You think I
Whammon are
want to?
gross.
Women are gross, dude. Boobs,
Um,
gross.
I would never want those. Oh wait, I already
Never.
have them.
Ah, got him.
But yeah, so I've mostly done stuff with her, and then I was about to do I can't remember his name, but the Asian guy who was the main dude, like the main emperor
Yep.
dude's
I know
bodyguard.
you're talking about, but I can't think of his name either.
It starts with a T, that's all I remember. But
Yep.
I was about to start doing his. I talked to him one time, and now I have to go meet him somewhere. So
Well, heck.
I think I was going to work on his a little bit. Then I was going to start the third one for a little bit, and then once I did a little bit of each, I was going to do a bunch of side stuff if I was still having a lot of fun with it. That's the plan right now. So within the next couple of weeks, I'll have probably a verdict, and then after this, which is a while, when I finish this, I'm thinking of either finally starting Tales of Symphonia.
Yay!
But it looks like another really long game.
It is.
So I might choose a shorter game and go with.
Ooh.
I might finally try Dead Cells for a little bit.
Yay!
I have both of those installed, ready to try out after Cyberpunk.
That makes my heart happy.
I figured it would. They're both games I know you recommend highly.
Yay! I like Dead Cells. It's very good.
But yeah, so A tier right now. I could easily see it jumping up to S tier if the story keeps decent and the gameplay keeps fun. But I could also see it dropping to B tier if there's some weird shit at the end. But as of right now, the way gameplay and everything is, I don't see it dropping lower than B tier. I will say
that's where it landed for me.
I see the mission going on right now.
Bless you.
I discovered this place while looking for the tarot cards and was like, man, I'm definitely going to be here later for a mission, just the way it's laid out and everything. And then not literally the moment after I finished the tarot cards.
Mission.
This was the first mission I did and came back here. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I know this whole layout. I remember it because I just did it.
I never figured out the hacking game either, like where I had the grid of numbers right there. Never figured that out.
It's pretty easy.
Oh, well, I'm stupid. So.
Well, I think the first thing you have to realize is most of them you can only get 2 tops, not all 3.
Oh.
But it's just literally like whatever you choose the first one, you can only choose the next number in that column. So like if you pause it real quick.
Yep.
So you chose the first one, you have to do the top left as the first one. And then after that, you have to choose one in that column. And then whatever one you choose second, you have to choose one in that row. And then it switches between column and row each time you choose something. It literally just goes back and forth. The way I'm explaining it's a little bit harder, and you just have to fill out one of these, at least one of these sequences. If you fill out one of them, you get whatever the reward is. But some of them can overlap, and you can fill out 2 or even all 3 on certain ones and get all the rewards. Is basically what it is. It's one of those things that if I like walk you through it real quick, you'd be like, oh, that's actually a lot simpler than I was probably making it. Because for the first like 4 of them, I was like, this is really confusing. And then something just clicked in my head, and I was like, oh, this is actually super easy.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid, like I said.
Well, you have a tendency to overthink puzzles when they're simple.
Yeah, my brain only goes zoom zoom all the time.
Yeah.
I wish I could fix that.
It's either done now, or this must be the hardest puzzle known to man. No in between.
I can look it up. I got limited time in life. Why bother? Somebody else has already done the work. That's how society was built. Somebody did it, and we all just looked up how to do it after it.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's basically how most things happened.
Yeah, we just okay, that guy figured it out, just keep it going. Math, do you think people are like, oh, 80 times 4. Somebody get 4 groups of 80 quick. Let's count them all one by one. No, we know it.
Do we know it? What is it?
320.
Hell yeah, proud of you.
Yeah, I knew that one.
You're a smart.
Thanks, brother.
You did one smart.
That's everything you done played?
Yeah, it's mostly just been Cyberpunk. I haven't even really played that much MLB in the second half of the week. I started Cyberpunk, I think, like Wednesday, and I've already put, like I said, 12 hours into it, though, again, 3 of them is while doing other stuff, so I don't really count it.
Gotcha.
But still, 9 hours and a half a week is a lot for me. Granted, I would say I put about 4 of it last night. I stayed up until just after midnight playing because I'm stupid.
I have to see if I tier list of these things. I'll run through most of my stuff that's like isn't gonna surprise you at all. I just want to make sure I put them on here. I didn't put it on here. No, Aaron, I forgot to put a game on my list.
Oh no, you're gonna die. If
I
you don't
really
do it
am.
now, you'll
Honestly,
never do it.
yeah, I don't. I keeping track of this fucking tier list might kill me one day if I'm being honest.
I just realized I've played enough games this year. I could do a tier list. I might
You
as well do
should.
one.
It's fun. I knew I didn't save this. Heck.
And then you and I can argue about games at the end of the year. And by argue, I mean me go, wow, I can't believe you put that there. I know that's your opinion, but opinions are losers.
It is really
My
annoying how
opinion's the only opinion that matters, Kevin.
not only that, one of my biggest pet peeves in life is people don't understand like when somebody gives an opinion on something, it's not like a fact. I'm not saying like definitively there is no objective, like this is what it is. It's like
Kev, you put Final Fantasy 10-2 in like D tier. Obviously, that means you're telling me my opinion's invalid and that I can't enjoy the game because you didn't like it.
Yeah, basically.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. All right.
I can't go back and play it because you didn't like it, so now I have to not like it.
It basically ruins your experience.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's what I wanted to do in life.
Yeah.
Speaking of ruined experiences, I'll just start with the things that I didn't talk about. Yeah, I tried Rival Turf on Super Nintendo. Because
never heard of it.
You probably, that's fine. My series of randomizers led me to this. Anyway, Super Nintendo was good at a couple things here.
Angry mode.
Yeah, it's just hard mode. Like I love beat 'em ups, and this is sure one of the beat 'em ups of all time.
It beat 'em ups.
Like
it looks like Street Fighter.
No, it looks like Final Fight, sir.
Is Final Fight this zoomed in?
No, that's the problem. This is very.
That was my point. I thought Final Fight was like my point was it looks like Street Fighter with how zoomed in it is. Like
yeah,
like it looks like it should be a 2-person, maybe a tag team fighter, not a beat 'em up. Like
beat
'em ups are usually zoomed out a little bit more so you could do more stuff, right?
Correct, and that's kind of
beat 'em ups I played.
That's one of the things that kind of makes it like a little meh. Like honestly, this is like a very middle of the road beat 'em up. If you look at this company, Jalico, back in the day, they were mostly like they make rip-off versions of more fun games, and that's kind of their thing.
Rana and then a power bomb. Holy shit!
Yeah, he's super cool, man. He's like the Keith Lee of this game, basically. And who doesn't love Keith Lee? It's fine. It's like a C tier. I got pretty far in it, then I died, and I was like,
Poison Rana?
Yeah, he's cool. This is the coolest beat 'em up ever, bro. Not really. It's just there. I got it one game over, and I was like, I'd be good if I never played that again.
Yeah, it looks fine, but definitely not like if I was gonna play a beat 'em up, I'm gonna play like a TMNT game or something.
Correct. Yeah, there's just so many better ones. So I don't have much to say about Rival Turf other than I sure played it.
It was a game you played.
Speaking of things that were a game, Aaron, I got these controversial opinions, and I say some developers that people hold near and dear to their hearts are just a little overrated.
Nah, dude. Who made this game? I don't even know who made this game.
I'll tell you. Well, to those overrated developers, to me, going like no order, Bethesda, Nintendo sometimes.
Oh, so complete side tangent, real quick before you continue.
God damn it.
Sorry, you brought up. We're bringing up Bethesda. You remind me. For some reason, playing Cyberpunk makes me want to give Starfield another shot. It might just be the first person and kind of just grabbing shit because you can loot a lot of random shit. But it makes me want to not immediately. I'm going to need a break from this style of game, but the next first person-y type thing that I want to play, I'm probably going to give Starfield another shot.
I think I said that while I was playing it. I think I tried Starfield before Cyberpunk, and maybe I can't remember the timeline of orders, but I was like, this feels like a better Bethesda game.
It really does feel Bethesda-y with some of the stuff. That's why, for the first little bit, I was afraid to loot things in random places because I was like, oh man, they're gonna attack me for stealing. But no, you can just loot whatever's in front of you. Nobody gives a fuck. Which was kind of cool when I accidentally figured that out, and I was like, oh, cool. I'm just gonna start looting everything. Nobody gives a shit.
Fair. So anyway,
Bethesda. Yeah, so Bethesda, you said Nintendo
sometimes, and then Rareware. Everybody loves Banjo-Kazooie. Everybody loves DK64. I don't know why, but they just make the same style of game. I can look at a game and be like, that's a Rareware game kind of thing. And so I tried Cameo Elements of Power, which was like a 360 launch game, and God, this game is just ugly. Everyone looks weird, and I don't even know what kind of game it was. It was supposed to be action adventure, but you have these weird masks, kind of like Majora's Masky, where you can change form, and I thought it was gonna be fun, but honestly, everything just it feels like a 360 launch game is the best way I could put it. Like
The little bit I heard and watched you play, I was like, eh.
yeah,
The voice acting from the little bit I saw wasn't great.
Yeah.
Not that that's like a huge.
No, but it's annoying to hear.
But when the rest of the game's not fun, it's hard to.
Yeah, it was just meh. I don't know. People loved it back in the day, I'm sure, but like I don't think it holds up well at all. Kind of thing.
Even just this dude trying to read the freaking newsletter. Was that you trying to read the newsletter? I don't know who if this is yours or
this isn't my this isn't my stream.
That person struggled just trying to read that newsletter.
Yeah, you have to be like in the right spot for things, kind of deal. And then like I got to this underground area part.
That looked like you were struggling. I think
I was, and I couldn't find this ramp because it just blended in with the background. I was like, well, that's annoying. I don't know. I don't like it. I know people probably love it because it's rare, and I don't know, they liked Cameo back in the day, but I gave it 2 hours, and I feel like that's pretty fair to be like, hey, listen, this is not working for me.
You think yours is controversial? That's what I did with Red Dead Redemption 2. I gave it 2 hours, and I was like, dog, I can't do this walking through the snow bullshit anymore.
I have a feeling I love the first one, and I have a feeling it's going to happen in the second one, so I'm waiting for it to go on like a really good sale to buy it.
I think Chris has it on PC, so eventually I'm going to try it, but I'm going to install the mod where I can skip the beginning.
That seems like a great mod to have for a game. That's how you know your game's good.
Bro, it's so aggravating because like
they made a mod to skip
like Kingdom Hearts 2. I know your opinion on Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts 2 genuinely is one of my favorite games of all time. But the intro is like 6 to 8 hours long of playing as Roxas, and the first time you do it, it's fine because it's decent.
Mm-hmm.
But every other time you're like, this intro is way too long. Like it makes it so unreplayable.
Yeah, that's a big problem with games.
Yeah, I can't play it. For me, I have the same issue with Final Fantasy X. It's only about an hour and a half to 2 hours long, but like that first hour and a half to 2 hours until you're on Besaid Island with like Waka and them is just so annoying to me.
Right.
So whenever I get the game on a new console, I just like speed run that, and then I save that, and then I have a start where I start there for if I ever want to play the game again. But yeah, that's my hot take is I still haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, and I bought it early because I could not get through the intro.
It'd be like that sometimes. But yeah, no, Cameo, fuck it, not worth it to me. What is other things? I'm like, whatever, WWE, I ran through, I beat my Rise on the ladies' side, hooray. Yeah.
You're the GOAT, dude.
And then when I didn't...
Indie darling to superstar.
And then when I didn't like Cameo, I think I played that. And then Wednesday, I played Sonic Spinball, which is a game, that's for sure. I didn't put Crackdown here. I also played Crackdown Genesis. Look, it's nothing special. I'm not even going to like talk about it kind of thing.
Sonic Spinball annoyed me because there was a lot of cool ideas in this.
Yes.
Watching you play.
Are so many cool ideas.
But like, it felt so, I don't know if it was like a frame rate issue or what, but it felt
you're right.
so laggy and slow.
Yes.
Like the parts where you played as Sonic, like if this was like an actual Sonic game mixed with the pinball, like that could have been really cool.
I think it's too zoomed in, number one.
Like playing as Sonic looked like it felt awful.
Yeah, it's because like Sonic is like, you know, the little hedgehog that goes fast, and then like I know people are going to be like frame rate nerds, but like Sonic shouldn't be at like 30 if you want me to go fast. Neither should pinball, honestly, because like it just felt choppy. And honestly, I don't get motion sickness while playing games, but like I kind of felt it like during this.
Yeah, and the camera follows behind him so slow too. Like,
yeah,
I feel like if you're gonna have a game like this, you need to kind of keep Sonic near the middle, not like all the way in the corner.
Yeah, he was always kind of like even watching this now, I'm like I get like dizzy watching it.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like to me, again, I know you're the one that played it and I'm talking about a shit ton, but to me, as a Sonic mark, it looked like a game that had half-baked good ideas that were put into bad, like they just put together poorly.
And there's a lot of objectives on the pinball board to like do, but like to me, like it was weird. They would just be like, pull lever. I'm like, where the fuck's the lever, dude? There's like 4 pinball boards here. They're like, oh, pull lever, dude. So it was like, it could have been good, but it's like a D tier game to me, man. I will never. I don't try it again.
Yeah,
So
watching you play, I was like, yeah, I'll never try this. It's not worth it.
yeah, it's one of those things where like I like pinball and I like Sonic enough where I'd try it, but I like 2D Sonic. Let me clarify that. So, Sonic Spinball, that was a game.
Oh, that reminds me. I think I heard a rumor. I don't know if I was sure that there might be a Sonic Heroes remake,
Yeah,
which
I
would
saw the
make
rumor,
me
but
which would make me so happy because that's my that's my favorite Sonic
yeah.
because I'm weird.
And then I played, like I said, that game Crackdown in Genesis that I'm not even going to talk about. It's a whatever arcade game. But then when I didn't like that either, I played RoboQuest Wednesday because
What? You
I
play
mean,
RoboQuest?
because it's like I'm going through my ways of picking games. It landed on 2 duds. I'm like, do I want to do a third one today, or just go with Unreliable before I find something? And I did land on Trials Fusion, right? Trials Fusion is fine, but the game is all about like score attack, and like I don't really care about that, you know. I just want to beat the game, and honestly, there's like no penalty for somebody like me in that scenario. So, but I got to bring you to the main event, Aaron, if you want to do some loud announcement. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So there's this game I found called Another Crusade, which was on my queue of games that never end.
Fake.
And I just started it, so I don't know a whole lot about it. But like, this is Super Mario RPG reimagined. Like, exactly.
Okay.
Like the
I've
gameplay
never
style.
played Mario RPG, but I've heard great things.
But you know what it looks like, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's literally that game, like obviously without the Mario charm, but like this battle system, it's Mario RPG. Like they literally did the same thing. It's the same gimmick of like perfect timing of the buttons to do like a stronger spell.
I've noticed a lot of indie games have been doing the timing thing a lot more recently.
Well, because I feel like turn-based battles don't attract a lot of people these days. So I feel like that's the way they do it. But like, look, this overworld looks very RPG-ish. It's kind of a linear game so far. So I'm not like too worried about it, but I just did this part where like there's a bunch of ogres on the overworld, got to get rid of them to get into this town.
Can I have another hot take real quick? And I don't know if it's a hot take or if it's just, hot take for Twitter because, vocal minority.
What isn't a hot take for Twitter?
True. Linear games doesn't mean bad game. Like I don't understand where this new thing is where everything has to be like don't get me wrong, I love a good open world game.
Yeah, but I'm getting burnt out on them for that reason.
Yeah, but just because a game's linear doesn't mean it's bad. Like now people will use this argument. God damn, it got bright in there.
Yeah, I'm turning the blind.
Like people use this argument and be like, oh, Final Fantasy 13 people only hate on because it's linear. No, there's poor writing in that game and some other
poor writing. The gameplay sucked, and I was watching a video when I was battling as opposed to doing anything.
Because people like I know like the people who super defend 13 are always like, well, Final Fantasy 10's linear, and I'm like, yeah, but it's a great story, great characters. I enjoy the combat. Like turn-based.
Uncharted 2's linear. Great, one of the greatest games of all time.
I would say, Mass Effect 2, which most people consider the best Mass Effect, is pretty linear overall.
It's fine.
Like, it's the most linear of the 3 by far. Dragon Age Origins is considered, not to you didn't like the gameplay, but which is fair. But it's considered one of the greatest RPGs of all time for 99% of people. And besides like you choosing an order of the 3 places you go, you have to go to all 3 places eventually and then move on to the next. The game is very linear. Linear doesn't mean bad, and I'm really sick of people using linear as a bad thing.
Yeah,
like
it's really
I like linear games as long as the game is good. Like it gives you that good mix.
Yeah, this game's really fun so far. Again, very Mario RPG-ish. I wonder if it'll get to the point. I don't want to spoil too much for myself. But I just for curiosity, I was like, oh, let me go on how long to beat, because it seems like a cute little short game. 26 hours.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, that's different. So I think I just got to try to go ahead. Like this little town with the aura around it right here. Okay. And I have to like, oh, he didn't go in the town for some reason. But essentially I'm at a church trying to kill a monster. I got my second party member.
Nice.
And it's fun. Like it's a cute little game. And it was like, I found it for $10.
Let me know how it is at the end, and maybe I'll give it a shot.
Honestly, I think you might like this. We got to do our Steam library sharing. Can you share with more than one person?
Yeah, I think it's up to 5. I do know that they're changing the Steam library sharing to a Steam family share, which is going to be
You, me, and
basically
Chris in a family, baby.
I think it's going to be basically the same thing. I'll have to
Yeah,
add Nitra also,
fine. I
but
don't care.
yeah, no, and then you'll be able to like once you're on the family. The cool thing about so the way it is now is if you're online,
Hmm.
like say I'm sharing games with you, if I'm online playing a game, you can't play any game from my library.
Right.
But with the new family share, I don't know what else they're changing, but this is the one change I saw. If I'm online playing, let's just say I'm online playing Cyberpunk, even though that's Chris's game, we'll just say it's mine. Um, you can play any game in my library still besides Cyberpunk. Whereas right now, you wouldn't be able to play any of my games.
But do I have to be online to play somebody else's games?
I'm not sure. I haven't tried.
Because
I
I'm
know
thinking about like Steam Deck stuff. I'm like, what if I'm like out and about at work and like on break?
you should. I would think you'd be good. I know a lot of times also you might have to be online. I think right now the way it is you have to be online. But I know Chris plays an offline mode a lot, so like he'll play his game offline and then I'll
Yeah,
play
but
online.
offline, like, ooh, I'm not online to my friends, or like, and you're still logged in though, you know?
I'd have to ask Chris if I'm being
Yeah.
honest. I'm
Well,
not
we'll
sure.
find that out.
But yeah,
Uh,
once they do the family sharing change, which is coming in the next month or two, it's
let's
gonna
do
be like
that.
I said, even easier. The only thing we can't do is play the same game at the same time from the same
Yeah,
library, but we
that's
can
fine.
both play. Yeah, so like it's gonna be a lot better, I think, as long as they don't change a bunch of other stuff and make that worse. But
Well, heck. Yeah. Anyway, so another Crusade Steam game. This is the boss I'm on now, and everything's got this like wooden puppet aesthetic to it too, which I
that looks
really
like a
like.
wooden version of like a SMT Persona boss.
Yeah, I thought that too a little bit. But yeah, I don't want
I
to go too
like
much
it.
past this because this is. Oh, maybe. Do you want to see the second party member? Do you care? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean if you can do it without spoiling yourself.
I can't because I just got him, and his name is really cool. He's
His
the
name's
Redeemer.
Kyle.
It's the Redeemer. Oh, it's Nero, not Miro. Oopsie.
You
So
messed up.
yeah, whatever. So that's
You
that's
effed
the
up.
main
You
event.
effed
Oh,
up. You
don't
effed
say
up.
that. Botching is a bad word, bro. I think I did everything else. So that's everything I played. Another Crusade's
Yay,
gonna
video
be taking my
game.
time. I am still doing a lot of universe run in WWE because like I don't know, it's kind of fun making the rivalries and like seeing what happens with the
I
rivalry
find it.
actions.
I think the one thing I find weird about the way you do it is like you don't just like pick and choose the matches that you like. You just play every match, even if they're a stinker.
Yeah, because and then I like kind of be like, who do I feel like being this time? And I'm just like, I don't know what the rivalry the game's picked. I'm just gonna see who they decide I'm feuding with.
I guess it is good that like it gives you experience playing with like every character and stuff. It's just
Yeah,
it's weird. I'm just you know it's different.
yeah.
I
So,
respect it.
I mean,
Respect.
yeah, it's also just like giving me matches that like I wouldn't do normally. So
Yeah. Do they ever do any
it,
like gimmick matches like hardcore steel
we haven't
cage?
like the most I've done right now is the triple hundred, but I'm wondering if it like builds up to that
Maybe
kind of
like at
thing.
pay-per-views. Have you done any
Yeah,
pay-per-views or
I've done one, and I think I did I think I did one cage match,
okay.
but
As
like
long
yeah,
as
there
long
aren't
as it
enough
like
gimmicks.
builds, as long as it builds to gimmick matches, that'd be fine.
Yeah,
And remember, you can always go in and edit, can't you? Like if you really wanted to change a match or
yeah.
something, yeah.
But like a rivalry has to have like a certain amount of momentum to do like a gimmick thing. But like in
Okay.
GM mode, I just don't want to deal with the budgeting and the other
Dude,
stuff. Like
we've been over this. You're fine. That's why I
can't,
told you. That's why when you asked me, I
can't,
explained the differences to you. That GM
can't.
mode's
Yeah,
more
it's
restricting, but it's more like end goal,
too
whereas
hard.
universe is more do whatever you want. Which is why I'm thinking eventually, once I finish Cyberpunk and I need a refresher before another long RPG, I might download a bunch of like Stardom wrestlers and AEW and just create like an AEW show, just AEW wrestlers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
I
create a
keep meaning to
feud.
make an AEW show on my universe, and then I start it, and I don't know why I don't, but then I stop. I don't know why.
Because you want to just play the game and you don't want to sit there and download a bunch of wrestlers.
No, I have like 96 downloaded. I did that.
Oh,
I just typed in
yeah,
AEW, and I was like, who can I get? Like voted it.
fair enough.
So
The only
uh,
problem with downloaded wrestlers is you either have there's three levels. There's three different types of people who create them. The guy who creates everyone as 100 overall.
yes,
The guy who creates everyone at a pretty fair overall, where it's like, I could see them being about that. That's a pretty decent overall for him. And then the guy who creates everyone at like a 60 overall. And
yeah,
it's like, can we just get more of the middle guy? Like, just make it like kind of fair. It doesn't have to be perfect, but like, I swear to God, if I see one more like mid-card level wrestler at 100 overall, or one more like main champion of a company at like a 60 overall, I'm gonna smash my head in.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Because I hate having to go in and change it.
Well, it'd be like that.
Do you go in and change their overalls at all, or do you just leave it?
I don't have time for that.
So you're just like, nope. If you're 100, you're 100, brother. You're now the best wrestler in my company. I don't care if you're.
You can be 100 overall, but if you're trash, you're trash. So there's that. All right, we'll skip the gauntlet because you gotta do things. So let's run over these news thingies, Aaron.
You could just do the second April Fool's one because that has the.
What's the top one?
The top one's the one you put. The second one has it in there.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can go over the.
I think it's literally the first one that's in here.
Oh God, I don't want to hear. Yeah. Don't so we got the year's best April Fool's jokes. This one I looked at and it had me for a second.
That's your first link with this one.
Loud noises. Yeah. Well, because that's what I put it in there. So Nintendo announced the Virtual Boy Pro on April Fool's, and nobody wants this ever.
It'd be hilarious.
I don't want this at all. No, you don't. Want it. Don't lie to yourself.
I need it.
Okay, you know what?
You imagine Mario in your own life, like in your own house.
Mario Home Run would be pretty sick, and then Animal Crossing Moving Day. God, you know what? This does sound cool. Wait, actually, Tina, can you come here for a second? Well, let's get a Animal Crossing fan's opinion. So for April Fool's, Nintendo put out like a Virtual Boy Pro thing, whatever. So you put a Switch on your face, and they made an Animal Crossing Moving Day, and this just kind of actually looks fun. But then you have a landlord that comes and yells at you that the rent's due.
It's just for
April Fools. But like, can you imagine if there was like an Animal Crossing game where you just like put the furniture in your house?
But that's kind of like Happy Home Design.
No, but like in our house. So you'd get like Animal Crossing furniture and you could like pop it in a room, see what it looks like. Okay, nope.
How would you get like 50 pieces of full scale size furniture for a house?
You just maybe pinch and zoom it or something.
In our house, in real life.
You're thinking too much about this.
It's virtual reality. It's like you put glasses on and you see like through the screen.
That could be
like
fun.
the furniture's not going to actually be in the house. It just looks like it's in there.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? Like I'm not spending $60 on
$60 for that game would be ridiculous. So we got the landlord.
I'd spend $100 on it, cowards.
Luigi's Mansion 4 where you're just vacuuming. It's kind of funny. Mario Kart Open Road looks horrible. You should not drive like this.
Yes.
Also, Luigi doing the cutthroat symbol would be pretty fucking good. That was actually pretty creative. I'll give him that.
I like that.
Pokemon was holding. Oh yeah, Pokemon Sleep Tournament. This was like, I'm shocked that the Pokemon company themselves put this out.
Right?
Like this was funny. Like I don't even know what the sleep tournament would be.
Just everyone's sleeping, bro. Who sleeps the most?
Hell yeah, brother. This is the TCG. Yeah, wow, what a game.
I love to see it.
Oh yeah, the Elden Ring expansion. That was really good.
It's just expanding, bro.
That was good. I like that one. Cyberpunk 2077 with the floppy edition.
Floppy disks. They said, what is it? 97,000 floppy disks.
Do you think they did the math of how much it would take?
Probably. I mean, it's not hard. You just take like the average floppy disk size and
then the Sega reveals a cartridge loadable content. Who
needs DLC when you can do CLC, bro?
Honestly, people make the Tower of Power all the time with cartridges. Why not? Big Head mode, Sonic. Cool.
Yeah, they said, the first thing CLC includes is Big Head mode.
Each cartridge sold separately was also like a nice little touch on that. Duck side announced they think Daisy meets Rust, but you play as a duck. Which honestly, what makes me sad is when they do April Fool's jokes of things I want.
Yeah, this would actually be great.
Yeah. RoboQuest did one where at the end of a game there's this character called Superbot, and he's like one of the weakest enemies with a little cape on his back, and he's like dead on the front stairs of the final boss. And they were like, new character, Superbot, and everyone was like, well, no, I want this.
No, I want this.
Could you
imagine making like a joke like that and then you have to put it out there now?
That's how Like a Dragon happened. Do you remember?
They
announced the new Yakuza game as a turn-based RPG, and everyone was like, Yeah, awesome. They were like, wait, what?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Where's Superbot? No. Did they delete it? No. Oh no, it's right here. The Superbot trailer. New class, Superbot. So like you play as like the weakest character in the game. Just it looks kind of fun. I'll take it. Like just have a really different new class of character.
It might as well. They already put enough work to do this, right?
Well, like kind of because I can see like there's no like weapon sway in the little character, but like, man, I would love to play that.
That's funny.
I'm gonna see if everyone's like, do we have the same sentiment? I know I said, well, now I want it. See, like everyone's like, please let this be real. So, E, this guy is great. E. Play RoboQuest with me, Aaron. God.
Don't tell me what to do. That's the one that's on Game Pass, right?
Yes, and we can crossplay.
So I can play it on Pista?
Yep, sure can. Let's see. There's actually no. Oh wait, it is a real game. The duck side one.
Hell yeah!
Well, there isn't a release date. Oh, cool. That one's real. Razor Cthulhu is a game here with 8 AI arms ready to do your bidding. Which honestly,
Doc, bro.
This just kind of sounds sick.
Hey, you're just Doc Ock, dude.
I don't know if we should do that. People are gonna make weird porn with that.
That's my favorite.
I don't want this at all. I like this though. Oh, that's scary. I don't want a robot touching my neck with a razor. Actually, that seems too scary.
Massage your head, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna beat me in with the massaging of the head, and it's gonna slit my throat with a razor. No thanks. Yacht Club's second biggest passion is skin. Oh yeah, this was funny. Yacht Club announced skincare.
You love to see it.
Yep. Well, I mean, with Shovel Knight, it's the dirt that he's dug up.
Yeah, how else does he stay clean the whole time?
Obviously. Armor Reforged Tiny Wars brings war to a much smaller world. What? Tiny Wars. Okay, this kind of looks sick though.
Is this like a fucking toy soldier type game? Is that?
Yeah. Wait, is this a real game though? See, that's the thing. They do stuff where I'm like, I want to play this. I'm not old enough to view the content. Well, I'm locked out. This looks cool. I want to play this now. And what else we got? Power World.
Dating sim.
Yes, bro. The game that we all looking for. Isn't there a Power World that already is like number 69 and kind of like weird?
Probably.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I love that. There's Power World dating sim for some weirdos out there.
Doki Doki Pal World.
I do not want this at all, actually.
I love it.
No, but like, that's the thing. Is it real now?
I don't think so, but I hope so. Here, lunch. When you stroke there, it said when you stroke right there.
I don't want this at all. Please do not add.
I love these.
Please do not add Power World Dating Simulator. So that'd be okay. Don't do that. Pals take off. I'm sorry. Pals take off their clothes. An adult version will also be released. I hate April Fools. Please don't. Among Us is letting us kill others with very long necks. Oh hell yeah, long neck mode, bro. For Among Us. Man, I kind of just want more like real things out of this. This is all so dumb. But I want like a really serious game. I see when you get back. Like long neck mode sounds great.
Is it actually in the game? Hell yeah!
For one week only. Hell yeah, dude.
That's so stupid.
That's great. I really want to play Among Us. I need enough people to play it.
I mean, if you get more people, I'll play.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to find the people who can I schedule with.
That's true. That's the hard part. That was hard during COVID, and we were all locked down and not able to do shit. It was hard to get people to play.
Says you. I work construction. Ain't nobody cares. Oh, we got dirt mode for power washing simulator in case you want to ruin everything.
Okay, that's actually a good idea though. I like it.
Yeah, I guess. Cause property damage. Stick.
Why clean when I can make things dirtier?
Absolutely.
That's my favorite.
Cool. Fanboys Fantasy Rising versing is something. What is this?
This is new. This wasn't on the original one I put. They must have updated it.
Oh God,
Oh,
I hate.
God.
I don't like anything happening right now.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Get out of here.
What
Get it
is
out of
this?
here.
Oh
I
my!
don't care.
No.
Get it out of here.
It's. Is it like WarioWare? What is this game?
I think it's like a WarioWare fighting game.
I don't. It's not a fighting game. It's everything. There's a cat. Oh God. This looks like a Japanese PS1 game though.
You protected the cat. Best game ever.
Aaron, I hate this. What is this game?
I don't know, but it's the best game ever. Minecraft.
Minecraft's poison potato will transfer players to the poisonous potato dimension.
Why is it in black and white?
Because Timeless Tony Storm's here. Everything is potato?
Did you see she showed up on the Stardom show?
I did not.
Yeah. Mariah May wrestled there and she showed up after the match.
Watch for the chew. Let's see. I don't really know what this is gonna. Maybe if I played more Minecraft, I'd get it.
Yeah.
So, good joke. Sonic Man 2006 Sonic the Hedgehog is now a new Sonic ambassador. Okay, cool. I guess. Dead by Daylight, My Little Oni.
I'm pretty sure this is legit.
So you can get your step-on fetish. Is that what this is?
Oh, that's right. No, yeah. So it's Anitra played this mode. So basically, you all play as miniature survivors. Yeah, Anitra just yelled "My Little Oni."
Yeah.
You play as miniature survivors, and you're all only if you get hooked once, you die.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a meme mode.
Dave the Diver's Duff Dream Game has been Doki Doki Leah's VR.
Hell yeah, more Doki
Great.
Doki. That's my favorite.
Overwatch's heroes get a googly eye makeover. Oh hell yeah, dude! Google eye mode. That sounds sick.
I hate it. Thanks. Oh my god.
You should put googly eyes on everything. To be honest, it makes things that are scary way less scary.
That is true.
Why do people do these things?
Because April Fools, bro.
I love it. For Honor switcheroo. What? Oh, they switched everyone's weapons in the game. That's funny.
That's great.
That's good. Chaz, hello. Welcome to us going over all the April Fool's jokes. That's kind of funny. I like that. What else we got? Capcom is getting to the helicopter business.
Yeah, nothing's ever gone wrong with Capcom and helicopters.
Right, makes sense. Naraka Blade Boy is adding new deadly weapon here. I wanted to try this game, but I keep putting it off. Like it's a melee BR.
Can we talk about new weapon? You gonna catch these hands?
Yeah, no, that's great. I really should play this game. Like it looks like a cool BR. I'm shocked it's still going on. I feel like it would have died by now.
I have no clue anything about it besides
it's
name.
Literally just it's a battle royale but with melee weapons.
There was another one that did that. Was it like For Honor or something? That was kind of more melee.
For Honor's not a BR though.
There was one like For Honor that I'm thinking of that it was like a BR type game and it was with melee weapons.
I think you're thinking of Naraka Blade Point, brother.
No, because it was medieval. Like it was very medieval.
I mean,
armor.
This is feudal Japan.
No, it was very much like medieval armor.
That's
the knight. Okay.
All right. So that was our April Fool's jokes. Very fun. We're not gonna look at that one yet. New games suck. What does this mean, Aaron?
It was just a weird, dumb article that apparently 90 or 60%, yeah, over 60% of gaming playtime in 2023 came from games that were 6 years or older.
News reveals the games. Yep, okay, you're right. Live service, okay.
So basically, it's just saying that Fortnite rules all. Fortnite, Minecraft, Sims. That basically people still play games that are super old. So I just said new games suck as a joke because that's the big thing that everyone says nowadays is all new games are awful, new games are trash.
All new games suck. I only play Call of Duty though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm not shocked that like Fortnite's kind of the most played games. I haven't played in a bit though. I should get back.
It's kind of cool to look at the bottom of those lists. It's like the average like age of the games that are being played, and it is kind of cool to see that Nintendo, which makes sense with the way they do their systems and their games, has like the more recent games played more than the other systems.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wow. I mean, it makes sense with like the way Nintendo does their like marketing and their new systems, that it's a lot, I don't want to say harder, but harder to play older games.
They do hate when you play those old games, let me tell you. They get so mad about it.
But
it'd be like that.
I don't know. It was just like, it was a short news week, and I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting to look
Ubisoft
at.
show?
It's just there's going to be an Ubisoft.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat.
Yeah, it's coming up next month.
Utah makes esports a real sport in high school. I know that you put that this is going to be a thing in Utah. I have a friend that works at a high school in Danbury, and they have an esports team.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a school having an esports team and the state sanctioning it as an actual like statewide. There's going to be it's like wrestling. There's going to be state championships. There's going to be tournaments. Like it's a statewide sport now in Utah.
Neat.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's something different.
I can't wait to hear all the shit talking that high schoolers will do while playing video games that will not go wrong at all. Why is the sun hitting my face?
That mixed with all the people shitting on it, saying that it takes no skill and they're just fat pieces of shit.
Why not both?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. You could be a fat piece of shit and have skill. Look at me.
You're not.
You see this?
Shut up.
Do you think this body was built by carbs? It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super kick potty. I don't wear sleeves in the morning.
You don't wear sleeves ever. You're a coward.
I left my sleeveys got eaten by the sleeve monster. Ooh, they got my sleeves.
I'm gonna hang up on you, I swear.
Yeah, I understand. All right, so we got 25 Metroidvanias and 25 roguelikes. There was not a lot of news this week, as you can tell, but let's go over the...
I spent a good hour and a half scrolling through shit trying to find stuff last night.
This would have been a good gauntlet week, but Aaron does have to go eventually, because he's got to do like some, I don't know, something about like sex trafficking. It's weird. Anyway.
Whatever, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Honestly, less questions you ask, the better.
Yeah.
So,
that's the third Frenemy Fire member. Exactly.
Billiam's dead.
Exactly.
So there was like a most influential game character list, and I already know number one, which I don't agree with, but
that was the one thing I was like, most iconic. Yeah, when I think video games, that's what I think of.
Back 4 Blood leaving Game Pass, is it? Let me see.
No, it is. I saw that.
Really?
I saw it on because I every couple of days I check Game Pass. What's coming and leaving?
I gotta see. This is why I need all my Reddit shit back. To be fair, listen, you had your chance to play Back 4 Blood. I think, as like a gameplay wise, it's better than Left 4 Dead, but it doesn't have split screen, which kind of makes it shit. That being said, I do have it on Steam now because it's a great Steam Deck game.
I need to get it on Steam, so I can actually finally play it.
So there we go. All right, neat. All right, so Nathan Drake number 20. I love Nathan Drake. I don't think he's like the most iconic video game character.
Yeah, I could see him. I could see 20. Like off the top of my head, I can't name like 20 straight video game characters that are super iconic. I'm sure if I really sat and thought about it, I could, but 20 isn't like a bad thing.
And then the Ellie from Last of Us, like
they're about the same, I'd say. And you got to think also with like between the Uncharted movie and now the Last of Us TV show, there's a lot of new fans getting into them in the past couple years.
True. Didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Kazuma Kiryu. Listen, I know there's Yakuza fans, but like if I went up to anybody and said Kazuma Kiryu, they'd be like, no.
You got to think he's probably top 10 in Japan.
Yeah, but I live in America, and only my opinion matters.
True. You got me there.
Yeah, you. I mean, obviously, Astaria and Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, absolutely not. Come
on. Only for the memes online. Like, remember how big Baldur's Gate 3 was? Well, he was the front of it because everyone sexualized him.
Yeah, but like that's like a flash in the pan. Like to me, when I see like most iconic, I think like I can go up to like a guy at work that's heard the word video game before. He'd be like, oh, I know what a Mario is.
Well, again, this is like, I think out of the top 10, it's like top 10 is like, okay, these are iconic. Out of the top 10, you're gonna start getting where the average person's not gonna know it. The average person's only gonna know the top 10. And
Like
plus, you gotta
Cloud,
think
I'd put Cloud in top
I put
10.
Cloud top 10. I think Cloud should be top 10.
Yeah,
But
and
like,
people know
with
who Cloud
Stereo,
is.
you got to think of recency bias, where like it's gonna be because the game just came out, so we don't know how long he's gonna be iconic for.
You can think about my nuts bias.
What?
Aaron's getting in trouble, guys. I will fill the dead
You
air
ever-
by talking about my penis instead.
You don't have a penis, Kev. We've been over this.
Damn, you're outing me like that? Wow, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Can't believe you. Crash Bandicoot.
There's no way Crash is higher than Cloud, though. Like I can agree that Crash could be top 15. Like 15th is a good spot, but Cloud should be higher.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Like the average person knows Cloud more than they know Crash Bandicoot.
Speaking of which, I got so upset. So at the end of last week's episode, I said I wanted to play Crash Bandicoot 4, and I was like, that'll be the next game I play. I forgot how much shit I have on PS Plus that I don't have PS Plus anymore, and I can't play.
Nice. Just get PS Plus, bro.
Absolutely fucking not. And I'm not doing this argument like I did with my buddy.
Just, bro.
If you had it, it would have been free already.
Yeah, if you had it, dude, the games would be free.
If you own the game already, it would
put me off because I was gonna say it to you.
I know you were. If you just already had PS Plus, it'd be free.
Bro, if you just already owned a PS5 and Spider-Man 2, you wouldn't have to pay to play it.
I really do want a PS5. I want it so bad. Like the 4, the 4 sounds like a jet engine when it turns on now. It's done its job.
Do you want my 4 Pro? It does not sound like a jet engine.
I thought you were already getting. Oh no, 4. Sorry, 5. No, I don't.
I have a 4. I have a Nitro's 4 and my 4 Pro, and I never got rid of them when I got the 5. I kind of just boxed them up.
No, because
so
if I'm gonna
thinking
get
about pulling
one,
the 4 Pro out at some point.
If I'm gonna get another PlayStation, I'd rather just like
get the 5.
Get the 5 at this point. Solid Snake.
Again,
Yeah,
Snake is
11.
iconic.
11.
I would say Snake's iconic, but I would still put Cloud ahead of him.
They did nerf his ass though.
What?
They did nerf his ass in Smash Brothers,
which is upsetting.
Yeah.
But like my thing with Cloud is like you have all the movies, all the spin-offs. Like Final Fantasy VII was a lot of people's either first, especially like our generation era, was a lot of people's first game. Definitely first RPG, JRPG. Like he is iconic. Like there's people that see like. Because he's also one of the most mimicked characters, like in like anime and TV shows. They'll just throw him in there.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Throw him in there.
Like, it was funny. Someone posted on one of the Final Fantasy groups I'm in. That Final Fantasy 13 dialogue is so great, and it was literally someone asking or saying something, and then they're just replying with a question.
Yeah,
I was like, Final Fantasy 13 has that old Metal Gear dialogue, huh?
Old Metal Gear dialogue, like Steve from Minecraft.
Steve?
Yeah,
I can't argue
from
Steve
from Minecraft.
Minecraft is like, besides Fortnite, one of the most played game now at this point. So I would say yeah.
Pikachu, yeah.
I feel like Pikachu's top 5, dude. There's no way Pikachu's not top 5. That is a low ranking for Pikachu.
Where Cloud is a pretty boy version of Guts, or anime mimicking Cloud or Guts. I don't know who Guts is.
Guts is from the anime Berserk, but like,
why? I should have known that.
I mean, like, no. I mean, stop.
He does have a big sword.
That's about it. I mean,
that's good enough for me, baby.
My point is they're mimicking Cloud because they make him specifically the similar style hair, the similar style everything. That way they can play off of Cloud's popularity.
What if Cloud is
even
Guts
if Cloud was a ripoff of Guts, the problem is Guts didn't get popular in the West until like the last 2-3 years. Berserk kind of blew up, but like Berserk's been around since the maybe 80s, definitely early 90s.
That's what's wild to me about anime is that like we'll discover it now and be like, oh yeah, this has been running since like the 80s, and I'm like, what?
But Cloud blew like they're capitalizing on Cloud's popularity, not Guts. So they're ripping off Cloud.
Yeah.
Pikachu should be top 5.
Arthur Morgan.
There's no way in any world Arthur is ahead of the 4 that we just the 5 that we just did.
There's
like,
no.
You cannot tell me in any world that I can walk up to a random dude or chick on the street and be like, "Do you know Arthur Morgan or do you know Pikachu?" And they're gonna say Arthur Morgan over Pikachu. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Like everyone, Pikachu, like Pokemon is so massive.
Okay, there's 2 Baldur's Gate 3 people in here.
Okay,
I disagree.
There's no.
I don't. No. I feel like what it has to be like if like I'm somebody who just plays video games, I know most of them, and if I'm even going who, you know, like I feel like to be iconic, you have to be like, oh, that's I know at least what that is.
That's the other thing. It's like I knew the other guy because he was like the sex meme. Everyone wanted to fuck him. I have no idea who the fuck Shadowheart is.
At least that's the start though. Like at least I know the sex man.
That's my point. Like why? There's no way that like. Oh, okay. This is so aggravating.
Aaron's having a breakdown.
So aggravating already.
I love these lists. Kratos, yes. That one I agree.
Kratos is top 10. Kratos, I still think everyone in the last list should be, you know, above him.
Halo. What about Halo Man?
Halo Man,
John Halo.
Kratos and John Halo definitely deserve to be together.
Yeah, I like John Halo.
He's just looking at me like, John Halo, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know John Halo.
John Halo.
The Master Chef.
She can't tell if we're telling her the truth or not.
John, she's ask her, like, you know John Halo from Cooking Mama, the Master Chef?
John Halo, the Master Chef.
Yeah. It's great.
Just because it's the first character to join the party doesn't mean it's iconic, in my opinion.
There's a lot
iconic transcends past the actual gameplay. That's why I could see the other dude, Asteria, whatever, because he got into mainstream memes, and he was on memes, and he was everywhere.
I want to fuck him. Is my point. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I want to fuck him.
I want to fuck John Halo, Kratos, and Master Chef.
Well, like, oh my god, this list is. I mean, those two. I would probably.
Speaking of fucking people, let me tell you.
Speaking of fucking people,
me and Tina were watching Married at First Sight last night, right? And they got into this conversation. They were playing like Never Have I Ever on a boat. And, like, one of the questions was, like, never have I ever had a threesome. And one of the tool bag husbands was like, shit, yeah, I have. Whatever. That was probably loud. Sorry. And then he's talking about, like, listen, if my wife comes with me off of another woman, I'll do it. And then, like, he was talking about how he, like, banged a daughter and her mom. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And revealing all of this to, like, your brand new wife, too, dude. Like, please stop. Like,
you love to see it, dude.
Oh, my God. This dude was so, like, not reading the room. He's like... Yeah, and everyone's like, was it the same time? Was it different times? Like, what the fuck is this dude doing and revealing to everybody right now? Like,
hell yeah. That's my favorite. At least he's honest.
Yeah. Link, yeah, I guess.
Link's top 10. I think there's people below him that should be above him, but like these last 3 aren't so egregious that I'm like gonna lose my mind. Like they belong where in the rough area they're at.
What about Puckman?
I can't argue.
Yeah,
I can't argue. I feel like Pac-Man's kind of like dropped down in recent years. He's not as iconic as he used to be, but like he's not like Mario where he's kept being iconic, or Sonic, which Mario, Sonic, they should be near the top. But...
Dumbass loser ratio.
Yeah, fell off ratio.
Loser dumbass. Backboy. Okay.
Top 20. No.
I would say he's
above Link, Master Chief, Kratos, Pikachu, Cloud. Oh,
you know what? I would put him in the top 30, not a top 20. Even.
I mean, I could see him maybe at like he's in that range of like I could see him with Ellie and like Nathan Drake. Like he's in that range where it's like he had like a big game that blew up, but like nobody gives a shit. Like if you didn't play games at that time, nobody younger knows who that is. I guarantee.
There would be a good reference for this if I had Tina and I'd be like, "Do you know this name? Do you know this name?" Like and like see like that's how you know people like mainstream, you know.
I was like, well, here's the other thing. Like Anitra was in here, right? And Anitra knows gaming relatively well. She's not on the level you and I are, but she's kind of tuned into gaming. She plays a lot of games. She knows. She had no idea
who John Halo is. Don't give me that.
She doesn't know who Arthur Morgan is.
Well, yeah, I don't either, but I know he's from Red Dead, like, and that's good enough, you know.
But that's my point. She didn't even know he was from Red Dead. Like, she did not know who that was.
This is the society that America built.
Not iconic.
Not iconic. All right. Infowars.com. All right. Sonic. Oh, yeah.
I can't argue. Sonic.
I
would put Sonic probably top 5. Top 10 for sure.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I know Sonic's mainstream because the weirdest kids in my grade were obsessed with Sonic, and it was always the weird. They're always the weirdest dudes in my grade. That being said, I know great people who love Sonic, but there was something about Sonic. People. There was a lot of weird dudes in my they like Sonic, and they loved Mega Man Battle Network, not the normal Mega Man games.
When the internet, okay, I want to play the Battle Network's the term.
I do too, but they would be like, "What's the normal Mega Man game?" Like, what do you fucking mean?
The Battle Network is the turn based. They just released a collection of.
Yeah. But like this was like back then.
No, you're good. Back then. I want to get that.
Yeah, I do too.
Dude, when Sonic was like, when the internet was like becoming a more popular thing, and like I was a kid that loved like Sonic and Sonic Heroes, and I was like trying to find like more stuff about Sonic. Mm-hmm. That was a nightmare, dude. As a kid, that was horrible. The first time I accidentally found some of that weird shit, because you're just looking up Sonic the Hedgehog in the early internet, you can just find random shit without like there was not the safe filters there are now.
I would argue there's less safe filters now. Bro, I can also get
you can find nowadays you can find more weird shit, but there's more default filters on to stop children from finding it. Like Google automatically has safe search on if you don't have an account. Back in the day with those other sites with like Yahoo search and shit like that, they didn't have that safe search. Whatever came up, came up.
Let me tell you, I learned a lot about Sonic EXE, brother.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I know way too much about Sonic EXE.
But do you know Sonic 2?
Agent 47, I fucking love Hitman, but absolutely not. No.
Agent 47 is an iconic character, but like 12th.
I gotta poop, so we gotta finish this off. Mario. Okay, this is alright. I'm just gonna go to 1 and 2. There's no fucking world where Lara Croft is more iconic than fucking Mario, unless you asked a bunch of horny dudes in 1999. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no fucking world.
I can understand Lara Croft, especially being iconic for like she was like the first like
well,
she was like the first women's main character and like definitely empowering like top five. 100%.
She wasn't the first woman main character though. You Samus from fucking.
I said one of.
Oh, I thought you said the.
No, I said she was one of like the first. She was like one of the first big ones where you gotta remember Samus. A lot of people early on didn't know was a woman because most people didn't beat the game.
This list is woke, Aaron. It's woke bullshit.
You got it.
I got it. Nailed it. That was great.
This is fake news.
This is more woke bullshit. Actually, not to get down this rabbit hole.
Bullshit.
I saw that Triple H and Redacted man from the company apparently didn't get along because he didn't like Triple H's new woke bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Paul Levesque the man. Let's get out of here.
Liberal.
I gotta poop and Aaron's gotta go. So Aaron, where can we find everybody?
Find me at ARENNORMAN on the Twitters, the TikToks, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the YouTube, the Twitch sometimes, all that good shit.
Remember the time you were like, I'm definitely coming back. I gotta stream.
Here's the thing. I did stream once or twice, but here's the thing. I am officially leaving my job next week. So I definitely will probably be streaming more consistently.
Oh.
Again, I'm gonna start off like twice a week because I don't want to burn myself out because we know how I can be. But yeah, I'm still gonna be doing stuff to make money. I'm gonna be doing other stuff. I'm gonna be working.
Onlyfans.com/Aaron Norman right now, baby.
Aaron
I didn't tell Tina yet, so.
Well, time for her to find out.
Hold on, let me get Aaron Norman. Yeah,
and console.
So you guys can go click that link. You can find Aaron's new OnlyFans.
Pay my rent for me, wink.
I mean, if you want to. If I click on, I really would love to go into my search history and Tina sees all these fake OnlyFans things that I click on all the time.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, Aaron!
I want that fight for you.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a prank. Hold on 1 second.
And then
I'm gonna take it off the screen for everybody.
Console Kev on like a bunch of other stuff. He does social media sometimes. Yeah. He'll probably be streaming again this weekend, knowing him. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, not today because today I am going truck shopping.
Browsing. And then
Tomorrow we're going to be playing some of that another Crusade, brother, and then maybe I'll play WWE. I don't know. I do want to do once a week still, because let me tell you, not to fucking talk about analytics on here, but I swear to God, if I stream WWE,
just talks about numbers. What a piece of crap!
I stream WWE. It brings new people out, brother.
Like, honestly, every time I'm there, I see new people there. It's
yeah.
cool.
So you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it.
It's been doing the same for Static with MLB. MLB's been bringing him a lot of new people the last couple of weeks.
I feel like sports games just really bring people out.
Yeah, dude. Bring the community together so we can all hate the game devs.
Yeah, basically. All right, I gotta poop.
Thank the patrons, Cav.
Oh, JD, thank you so much for the French guys. Clepissimo, thank you so much.
We're sorry that Kev is a dick and tries to forget you all the time. Peace, nerds.
Too, dude. Jeez.
From RPGs to FPS